One time for your mind, some interesting stuff going around in the world of news and everything this week. I know Bryan has something that he's excited about, and his background might have been a giveaway from the start of this podcast of what he could possibly be excited about. And I will say, this man has been, I'll say bothering me, that'd be harsh, has been going back, and doing a re-listen of certain albums, particularly Nas albums lately, of one I did the other day, and it was still as awful as I thought it was. So it wasn't that much different. But that might. It was Nostradamus.
Let's mention that.
Trash. I love Nas. I love you, but no.
Well, he even admits in a mixtape shortly thereafter that Nostradamus wasn't one of his hardest, but still sold 1 million copies.
I participated in that. Yeah.
For whatever. See, I never had the physical album in my lifetime.
Yeah, I don't know where that is. For good reason.
We're gonna get to this. August 21st is the date. Apparently, Nas posted that he and Hit Boy are dropping something. Doesn't say what. I have every reason to believe it's a project. So does the world. Apparently, a lot of people are speculating that. The way the rollout seems to kind of be, it doesn't appear as if it's only going to be one song, although I'm just mentally preparing for that just in case, because you don't want to get your hopes up too high. Especially because, Nas is a busy man, although probably less so now given everything that's going on. I am a big Nas fan, as you people know. Dexter is as well. Name of the podcast gives it away, etc., etc., etc. We both have him in our top 2 ever in terms of favorite and best MC ever. He is dropping a project with Hit Boy, let's say. Hit Boy, interesting choice of producer, I would want to say as well. But when you go back and look at the production discography, Hit Boy has a lot of hits. Backseat Freestyle probably being one of his more notable beats, one of my favorite beats ever probably from last decade, and one of my favorite Kendrick songs from what was a great Kendrick album. So Hit Boy and Nas collaboration coming soon, and when that happens, we are going to have a full breakdown, especially since there ain't much else to talk about in terms of music these days. There aren't a lot of people dropping projects right now, although other than what we mentioned earlier in the show.
Yes.
But this is something that I'm very much looking forward to for obvious reasons. And I hope, and as I tweeted out, I hope that we get Life is Good Nas, not Nasir Nas. You know what I mean? Like, I hope that we get somebody who's very introspective. And I think that on a serious note, his voice is somebody that we should have at this time. So I do hope and believe that he'll address some of the things that has been going on, because he's talked about a lot of this throughout his entire career, even from Illmatic on, about some of the stuff that we're seeing sort of be pushed to the limelight now in this country.
No, I'm definitely intrigued to what Nas has to say. I think my hope is that this is a full-length project. We got the EP with Nasir. When's the last time you revisited that, Bryan?
When it came out. And this is what Dexter was alluded to at the top of this. I have been going back, kind of like how people you're rewatching The Wire. A lot of people rewatch and re-listen to their favorite things. I'm going through, and I started this recently, going through Nas's albums in order just to see if I could update my ratings or whatever. I plan on doing this with The Roots. I plan on doing this with Jay-Z when I get to that. Nas, I'm up to Hip Hop is Dead, and I have not done Hip Hop is Dead. I'm actually going to do that after we record this. And I'm soon going to get to Nasir, which I have not heard since it came out because it is my least favorite Nas project. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Which is amazing. I still tell Bryan it's not below Nostradamus. Maybe I have strong feelings to how I felt about that dropping in 1999. Yeah. So I
think you have personal scars with
But
Nas.
I think a lot of Nas fans of my age have personal scars with this, right? Like, I think that they do. No, I'm excited for this because, look, it's been a while, and I know Bryan feels me on this because we want a full-length Nas project.
Yeah,
We're hoping
10
that
songs, 12
10
songs.
to 12 songs. It could be 36 to 40 minutes. We don't care. We want a full-length project. I'm with Bryan that I think that the reason it should be better than Nasir will be a lot because I think of maybe the focus involved around a producer in this time. And I don't think I would have said this 10 years ago that I would have bet on Hit Boy and Nas project being better than the Nas and Kanye project. I don't think I would have bet my money on that back in 2010, but here we are in 2020, the year that it is. No, I'm excited for this. I'm excited to hear what Nas has to say. I hope this is part of this Nas album done that we thought this was going to be. We knew Hit Boy was supposed to have some production on that. That is true. It's still crazy to me Nas hasn't dropped that album since he had a whole New York Times article on this where you sit down and peaches.
Unless this has become it, which we don't know.
We don't know. I like that Nas just, listen, the legends who've been out, just drop your stuff, man. You ain't got to have this long rollout. We don't need no single. You telling us 2 weeks before on the IG post? Dope. I saw it. It's funny because Bryan sent it to me, and I was very busy today. So I'm like around doing a bunch of stuff, and I just did not look at my phone. And I saw I saw it because I was like, oh, he sent me something from Nas. I was like, I'm going to check that later. I'm actually glad I didn't check it earlier when I was doing what I was doing. But when I saw it, I was like, yeah. I was like kind of hyped. So I'm ready. Look, man, I'm always ready for some Nas. It's been a while. When Nas and Jay drop, I'm always excited, and I'm always excited to see how they've reinvigorated their game. As far as Nas goes, anything he's spit on lately, features and stuff, I was just bumping before this podcast. I was bumping Echo, which I still forgot how dope that was with Swizz off his album Poison a couple years ago.
So an AI Eco feature he did earlier this year is good also.
Godfather 4 with Dave East late last year. Yeah, man, good feature. So, no, I'm absolutely excited for a new Nas project. It's about time. It's been a long time since Life is Good, underrated Nas album. So, yeah, I'm ready, man. The Nas fans are ready.